Hello, and we're live. And right off the bat, I just want to address something. The last live stream that I did was the Devils and Habs live deleted, and the reason it's deleted is because Chrome messed up on me, and it shut down completely. Reopen it, and the stream was apparently still going. It was just a pure black screen with a constant buffering. I couldn't find a way to end it. I tried opening the stream in OBS and streaming for a few seconds, ending it. Nothing worked. I had to delete it. I lost 100 views. YouTube sucks. YouTube sucks. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm pretty pissed off about that. But I'm just iffy about it. It was honestly no doubt in my mind that the Canadiens would lose to the New Jersey Devils tonight. I mean, we lost 5 in a row before this. If we lose to a team like the Ottawa Senators, what makes me think we can win against a team like the New Jersey Devils? Yeah. 4 viewers, hello there. Of course, I'm going to go over these stats on the board. Just give me a moment. I got to post this on my Discord. It really is a Thanksgiving. Imba Desperate. Hello, Captain Canada and Jesse is done. Hello, boys. This is a joke. Julian Planty, I got to agree. This is a freaking joke this season. I honestly stand by the sentiment. Trade Price, trade Weber, get some first-round picks, get some prospects out of them. And then what do? Well, none other. You tank. You tank for a draft pick. Hope you get in the top 3 with 3 straight draft picks. Get Lafreniere, Colton Byfield, whoever's supposed to go 3rd overall. Boom. You got your core prospects right there, along with Ryan Poehling, along with Cole Caulfield, along with Nick Suzuki, and along with Cale Fleury. And if he comes up next year, Jake Evans. And, of course, Alexander Romanov. So, yeah, there's that. I'm just gonna get right into the notes on the board. I'm gonna hold it up to the screen like I did recently. So yeah, just so you might be able to see. Tatar leads the team, 7 goals, 15 assists, 22 points. Shea Weber, 8 goals, 12 assists for 20 points. Philip Deneau, 7 goals, 11 assists, and Brendan Gallagher, 10 goals, 8 assists, both with 18 points. Max Domi, 6 goals, 11 assists for 17 points. Jonathan Drouin, who of course is out right now, 7 goals, 8 assists for 15 points. Jeff Petrie, I'm so desperate I'm eating pizza. Rip, Captain Canada. Jeff Petrie, 2 goals, 12 assists for 14 points. Yoel Armia, 8 goals, 5 assists for 13 points. Nick Suzuki, 6 goals, 6 assists. And Artturi Lehkonen, 5 goals, 7 assists for 12 points, both of them. Ben Sherratt, 3 goals, 8 assists for 11 points. Victor Mete, 3 goals, 4 assists. Nate Thompson, 1 goal, 6 assists. And Nick Cousins, 2 goals, 5 assists, all with 7 points. Jesperi Kotkaniemi, 3 goals, 2 assists. And Mike Riley with 5 assists, both with 5 points. Jordan Wheel with 1 goal, 3 assists. And if I can get the marker open. There you go. Paul Byron, who is, of course, injured, with 3 goals, 1 assist for 4 points. Brett Kulak, who was in tonight. Pizza. Brent Kulak, who was in tonight instead of Cale Fleury with 2 assists. Cale Fleury, speaking of, has 1 goal. Christian Folien, 1 assist, and Charles Hudon, 1 assist. And then Ryan Poehling still with no points because he hasn't played in forever with the Habs. Of course, you got hashtag trade price. Our record is now 11-9-5. We still have 27 points. Standings were 4th in the East and 4th in the Atlantic, 9th in the East. Positive points tonight. Indeed, Kotkaniemi, he gets 2 points tonight. Hopefully he's out of his sophomore slump early. Last game, obviously, this one, Canadiens 4, Devils get 6. This is their 6th loss in a row. Power play is now 12 for 80. We have an absolutely abysmal power play. And the penalty kill is 58 for 79. That's really bad. Home record is 6-6-2. And our away record is still 5-3-3. When you're 500 at home, you need to win some road games. And Saturday is our final home game in a row. It's our 5th home game in a row. And then we go to Boston on Sunday. Julian wants some. I'm sure Julian wants some pizza. Captain Canada. And I think it's about time I get into the notes. Let's just get into this game. I'm gonna try and get it over with as soon as I can. All right. So the lineups were Tatar, Dano, Gallagher, Suzuki, Domi, Lehkonen. They're the same as the other game. Only difference now: Cousins, Kotkaniemi, and Armia, and then Houdon, Thompson, and Wheel. So Cousins, Kotkaniemi, and Armia are put together. Harry wants them too. No thanks. I actually don't like pizza. And there go all my subscribers. Bye. No, but legit, I don't want. No, thank you. I appreciate the gesture, but no pizza for me, please. Um, but Cousins moved up to the third line, and it seemed to help because Kotkaniemi got 2 points tonight with them on the same line together. And then Sherratt and Weber were together, Mete Petrie, and Riley and Kulak. For some reason, Cale Fleury was scratched tonight, and Kulak was in. I'm not sure if it's because, it's an easy team. We can just sit out Cale Fleury, or if Fleury's hurt with something and we don't know about it, or what. Here's one million. Oh, thank you, Captain Canada. But I don't know why Kulak is in and Fleury was not. Here's one, Julian. Oh, sorry. But yeah. I don't know why Brent Kulak was in, other than a possible injury. But even then, I would take full lean over Kulak right now, personally. I honestly think this would have been a better game if Keith Kincaid was in. I honestly think Keith Kincaid would have brought the Canadiens to a victory tonight. Blackwood was taken down by Cousins early in the game. Should have been a penalty in my opinion, but I understand why there was none because it was an incidental contact. So in a way that's good there was no penalty, but I feel it should have been personally. Habs are playing very well in the early goings of the game. They got shots on net, and that would be really the whole story of the night is that the Habs get shots on net, but they can't really score. Then it's the Devils power play early. Mike Riley goes to the box for a tripping. Habs get a good PK apparently as they kill the penalty. And then Blake Coleman scores first with help from Nikita Gusev, who ended up getting 3 assists tonight. Nikita Gusev, who really, really was good tonight. And honestly, all summer with the rumors that the Canadiens were going to go after Nikita Gusev, you're starting to think they probably should have. Who would he have kicked out of the bottom 6 or top 6? Wheel comes to mind. Byron comes to mind. Yeah. Kick Wheel or Byron out of the lineup, probably Wheel. And then boom, you get Nikita Gusev in the lineup. But he's in Jersey now, and he pretty much costs us the game. It's a very bad 2-on-1 in the Habs zone. So, in a way, you can't really blame Price. But, I mean, best goalie in the world should have had that. But fear not, because Brendan Gallagher scores 22 seconds later, ties the game up at 1-1. It's from Dano and Tatar. So, Tatar still leads the team. He has 22 points. Dano gets his 18th, and Gallagher gets his 10th goal of the season. He still leads the Habs in goal scoring with 10, obviously. And, so that was a good goal. Brendan Gallagher was good tonight. I saw him out there quite a bit, and he was noticeable a lot out there, especially with a certain someone we'll get to later. And then Travis Zajac scores. He makes it 2-1. It's an awful goal. 22 points, but -3. Weird. Oh, really? Tatar. I did not realize that. He's a -3. Oof. He is not playing that well then, really. Oof. I got to look more at plus minuses. Jesus. It's an awful goal allowed from Price. I put 2 goals and 6 shots tonight. Please pull them already. And if I'm Claude Julien, I'm pulling Carey Price after those 2 goals and 6 shots. Personally, I'm done with Price at this point. And I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I'm honestly done with Price at this point. Price is not Price. He showed a glimpse of Price in late in the second period, which we'll get to. But Price is not Price at all this year. And honestly, if he's the best goaltender in the world, we should be at least, I would think, 15-4-5 at least if it's Price. And yeah, Julian, I agree. The price isn't right at the moment. He hasn't been for the past 6 games. Price is not right now. The price is not right. Where am I? All right, I'm right here. The Devils going back to the power play. It's a holding call on Jeff Petrie, and then we're We're 2 for 2 on the PK. We're 2 for 2 on the PK. If I was Claude Julien, I'll try to trade him, but I said it before, he's way overpaid. I agree, Captain Canada. Price is way overpaid. I agree. Price is way overpaid. 10.5 is too much for a goalie. And honestly, if I'm being honest, I don't know if there's a Claude Julien mixed trades. Okay, not okay. Yeah, Marc Bergevin. I forgot. It's not the head coach that makes the trades; it's the GM. But if I was Marc Bergevin, if I was Marc Bergevin, I would trade Price. Because honestly, at this point, it's just like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with Price? What can you do with Carey Price? I mean, he's the best goaltender in the world. He should not be allowing 6 goals a night. He should not be, or 5 goals a night, excuse me, because the 6th one's an empty netter. He should not be allowing 5 goals a night if he's the best goaltender in the world. You can say it's a slump. Well, he better get out of the slump pretty damn quickly as soon as Saturday, because Saturday we need Kincaid to step up on Saturday. There is no way we put Price in net on Saturday. If we put Price in net on Saturday, that 100% means Kincaid is starting Sunday. Either way, whichever game, I would personally start Kincaid on Saturday, I would start Price on Saturday. Like, hey, here's an easy game. It's the Flyers. We're giving Kincaid Sunday to teach you a lesson, Price. And that's get your shit together. Because Price is not Price. 10 million, exactly. Captain Canada, I agree with you. 10 million for Price at 25 would have been okay. He had potential in 2013-14 when he won like every trophy. And even somehow even won the Jack Adams, even though he's not even a GM. But now, no, he is not worth $10.5 million. It is interesting with Primo coming up. It honestly makes you wonder, do you rush Primo up to the majors, which I do not want. I don't want to rush Primo to the majors. Next year, he's obviously going to be up. He's probably going to be the backup to whoever is their starting goaltender. But I'm thinking at this point, do you trade Carey Price for a goaltender who's on an expiring deal, who's expiring after this season, and you run with that goaltender and either try and sign him at the end of the season, or do you see if there's an all-star, big-time goaltender in the offseason, try and get him, or do you try and trade Price for Taylor Hall? Because for me personally, I don't think the Habs should trade for Taylor Hall. I think we should go after Taylor Hall in the offseason. Because keep in mind, after John Tavares and Artemi Panarin leave the Islanders and the Blue Jackets, respectively, they got him for nothing. The Islanders lost Tavares for nothing. The Blue Jackets lost Panarin for nothing. Or no, did they lose Panarin for nothing? Who was with Panarin? I'm pretty sure the Blue Jackets lost Panarin for nothing. I'm sure the Devils would be willing to just like take anything for Taylor Hall at this point. And you got to wonder, hey, James Berry, welcome back. Yeah, I'm personally wondering if Edmonton would want to go after Taylor Hall and give them a feasible first line with Hall, Draisaitl, and McDavid, or Hall, McDavid, and Draisaitl, however they want to do it. Personally, I would do that if I'm the Edmonton Oilers. Give up like our first because we're going to make the playoffs. But yeah, trade Price for picks and goalies. I would do that personally. I would trade Price for Fleury. Obviously not Malcolm Subban, but maybe Garrett Sparks, maybe. And some picks because you have to trade Price to the West. Even if he's good-ish, I mean, even if he's awful, you do not want to trade Price to the East, and especially not to, like, say, for example, Toronto or something. I think if you trade Price, and let's just say maybe a second or something like that to Vegas for Fleury and a first and a third or something like that, personally, I would do that. Luann Garnett, OMG, no, yeah, that was It's a bad game. Just a second, guys. By the way, I'm just messaging a friend real quick just to end the night. But yeah, what do you guys think of the game thus far at this point? Or the season? Um, because personally, I think the season has been a dumpster fire. Excuse me. We're obviously not at the bottom of the league just yet, but the fact we started out very promising, and as soon as Drouin and Byron get injured, we turn into this. I think this season's a wrap for now. If Drouin and Byron come back and we're doing better, then maybe we'll be able to then maybe Drouin and Byron were who we were missing all along, or at least Drouin for sure. Byron only 4 points. No trade on him. Who cares? No trade price. It isn't the problem. It's early. 25 games into the season isn't exactly early, but I don't know. I feel like given how he was last season and given how he's been this season thus far, I don't know if we keep Price. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Mark Fleury is a great goaltender. He's, in my opinion, the best goaltender in the NHL right now. Thing with Price is no teams probably want him because of his money. Missing many in the past few years since Julian. Favorite player on the Calgary Flames? Favorite player on the Flames? That's a tough one. Probably Johnny Gaudreau. If I'm just going off the top of my head, Johnny Gaudreau is the first one that came to mind. But overall, Jaromir Jagr, because Jagr did play for the Flames, even if it was half a season, that counts. The thing with Price, no teams would want him because of his money. No one would want Price's $10.5 million. Though I don't know. I feel in a way it's a good thing because I personally think if we can't trade Price, trade Byron at least, because that's $3.5 million. If you say trade away Byron for, let's just say Ottawa's dumb enough to give up San Jose's first, and they get, say, first overall, Montreal gets Alexis Lafreniere. Unless they decide to go with Byfield because they need a defenseman. But personally, if I'm the Canadiens, I try and trade as what Ottawa wants for the first and second overall picks. Except, of course, Price. If you have to Byron, if you have to throw in, say, Cousins and your own first or second or something like that, I would do it as long as you get number 1 and 2 overall. What's the score? I told you pay Price. Jesse, shut up. Shut up, Jesse. It's 6-4. 6-4 Devils. Julian, go away. I think Julian is fired. I think the Canadiens are going to pull Mike Babcock, and I feel like perhaps we're losing in a way intentionally because of how the Canadiens are playing. Maybe we're intentionally playing bad, not only because we've lost Drouin. Rip, no. Because of Drouin. No, Julian, you're awesome. You stay, please, with Drouin and Byron. But because they don't like Claude Julien anymore. What if that's the case? If that's the case, and it comes out tomorrow that what if it comes out tomorrow? Habs fire Claude Julien. Boom. This is why. I feel like we could fire Claude Julien, and if we do, then I will absolutely be here live, or no matter when we fire Claude Julien, because it's only a matter of time at this point. But yeah. Take Shea, for example. He needs players with him. He has Sherratt playing with him. They're playing well. He has Mete playing with him. They play very well together. He even has Petrie. If they want to move Petrie to the left wing or the left defense, they have Petrie to play with him. Shea has players. You can't say Shea needs players with him. He has 20 points this season. He's playing well defensively. He's having a comeback season from where he was last season. But personally, Weber, at that 7.5, I'm really not a fan of. Even if he's playing well now, how is he going to be next season? How is he going to be the season after that? How is he going to be the season after that? And if you're saying to me, oh, keep Weber because he's good now, what about in 3 years from now when he's 35 years old making $7.5 million? What do you get, or what do you do when Weber is 35 years old, and if you have him still, he's giving the puck away to everybody, and he's a bad defenseman? No one's going to take that $7.5 million cap hit. That's why I think you trade Weber to the Ottawa Senators, get the first and second overall pick, because you know Ottawa would love a guy like Shea Weber on their team. And then that way you get Byfield, you get Alexis Lafreniere, and then you probably get third overall. If you're the Canadiens, tank, get that third overall pick. Boom. But yeah, like I said, what do you do when Shea is 35 years old, and if he is a bad defenseman, no one's going to take $7.5 million in the cap? Well, yes, right now it looks like a bad contract. I honestly still do think with every year the cap hit does look a little less bad because the cap is going up, but it's still a bad contract right now even. Texas, for example. Okay, no. And no, it's not the attack the problem, because we can still score goals. Tatar 7, Weber 8, Danault 7, Gallagher 10, Drouin 7, Domi 6, Armia 8, Suzuki 6. We can score goals. Even Byron 3, Kotkaniemi 3, Mete 3, Sherratt 3, Lehkonen 5. Yeah, I agree, Joel. I agree, Captain. The problem is defense and goalie in a way. Definitely goalie, because Price is more or less the issue. But looking at our defense, what's our bottom line right now? Kulak, Riley, even Sherratt in a way. I do like Sherratt, but he is not a good fit for the Montreal Canadiens. Maybe you package him and Weber for, say, for first and second, and if you can, get a prospect defenseman or a prospect forward or something. Oh God, I got a lot of comments to catch up on too. Bad management. It is bad management for the most part, from what it seems right now. Favorite player of Minnesota, Mikko Koivu, because he's related to Saku Koivu. I want a better coach. I mean, I don't know. Claude Julien is a good coach. He brought the Bruins to 2 Stanley Cup Finals, 2011 and 2013. Yeah. Hey, 4554 King, how you doing? Do you like the QMJHL? I don't mind it. I mean, there's a lot of good players that come out of it. Patrice Bergeron, for one. I'm thinking of players that haven't gone to Montreal. Pierre-Luc Dubois, Anthony Beauvillier, I believe. They're pretty good. You need to take Julien out. Do not get a Quebecer coach. Do not get a Quebecer coach. Unless, of course, he's good. If he's the best, for me, I don't care what anyone says. Do the same as the draft. BPA, or in this case, BCA, best coach available, who obviously is not Mike Babcock and is not Bill Peters, but who knows? Maybe in the offseason, Ron Francis was available. Maybe should have gone after him, Canadiens. Yeah. Oh, 4554. I just saw I might come back, but I have to leave now. And sorry, no worries if you couldn't catch the live stream the other day. No worries about you being busy. Hopefully you're good. At least you were able to come through this time. Shea will always be good. Shea Weber will not always be good. The last season he had last year, when he's 39 years old making $7.5 million, when Shea is 39 years old, he is not going to be a good defenseman. I hate to say it, but he's not going to be a good defenseman, especially not for the Canadiens. Harry, shave your hair. Funny thing is, I actually want to shave my hair. I've been meaning to shave my hair for a while now. Thank you for the 4554 King. But I've been meaning to shave my hair for a while now. So who knows? I might do that, actually. I might do that for the Philly game, for the Boston game. I don't know. I want to do it before Christmas, though, for sure. Yo, I don't have school tomorrow. Oh, nice, 454 King. No, sir. Do you like QMJ? I answered that bad. Like, well, no, dude. Do you like chips? Yeah, I like chips. I want my old coach back. The team made a bad decision since they lost Terrian. I don't think so, personally. I feel like the team was better off without Terrian. I believe they fired him after the season we got – no, not third overall. I feel like they fired him after the season we went 10-0-0 at first, and then we lost Price for the season. So there's that. Hell no, Julien, bye-bye. I do think Julien is out, but I don't want just straight up a Quebec coach just because we're Montreal. I would much rather go for a coach like what you do at the draft. If you want to play it safe, you go to BPA, best player available. This time you go to best coach available. And if it happens to be Mike Babcock, that is the best coach available right now, maybe you go for him, try him out for a season, see how he works. And then, of course, you fire him after the season because you realize Mike Babcock is not a good coach anymore because his playing style is outdated. They took the best coach when they lost the best coach when they took PK. I don't know. I think PK was a cancer in the locker room from what I've heard and what I've seen. So it's probably better that he's gone. And they took everyone I loved. Nope, they need him. Do you like WHL or OHL? I like them both. I don't watch them, but I don't mind them both. I mean, there's some good players that come out of them. Do you like WHL? Yes, I do. Or I don't mind it. I should say they got to the playoffs. No, playing safe. They need inspiration. They do. Yeah, Julian. Julian. That's what I'm saying. I don't like Babcock either. But if we have to, if they have to, just for a season, half a season, try out Babcock. Habs always needed an inspiration. They only got Galley. Galley needs more. He has Domi. Suzuki is playing great. Fleury, when he's in the lineup, he's playing very, very well. Kotkaniemi hopefully is starting to get into it again. Even Weber this season seems to have more inspiration than he did the other last season. Tatar is not playing too well. And I'd even argue Jeff Petrie is playing decent. Yeah, he has Domi. Domi is playing. Domi has been playing bad the past few games, I'll admit. But I'll be damned if he does not bring 100% to every game he plays that I've seen him in this season and last season. Last season as a Canadian, he really exploded. And this season, he's not going to set career highs. I don't think he's going to hit, I think it was 63, 60-something points he hit last season. But I think he can definitely hit 40, 50. And he definitely has his heart in the game. Every single game I see him in, he has his heart in the game. I should probably get back to the notes. If there's any more comments that come in, obviously I'll answer them. But right now I'll stick to the Galley needs players that's gonna get to the net. But Galley's the guy that gets to the net. Gallagher is the one that gets in front of the net. I'm not sure if you saw the game tonight, Luann, but they showed a graph, or not a graph, but they showed a diagram of a hockey rink. They showed every single goal that Gallagher has scored. He's the one that's in front of the net. 4 or 5 of his goals in this season have come when he's in front of the net. The other 5 are all pretty much in a curved line. Somehow he scored one right from the blue line. I don't remember that goal, but he's done it apparently this year. But 4 or 5 of his goals have come from right in front of the net. He doesn't need players to get in front of the net. He needs players that can get to the puck, shoot it, and get him to tip it in front. But people know Galley's strategy by now. They know he's in front of the net. Somehow he keeps scoring goals that way, but Gallagher keeps scoring that way. There's no help for him. I don't know, because looking at the top line, you got Tatar and Deneau with him. Deneau and Tatar each picked up an assist on the Gallagher goal tonight. Which I believe was a tip in front. I think I'm pretty sure it was another tip in front, and that's the reason they showed the graph or the thing. But Gallagher, I think if you put him with, say, Domi and Suzuki either on the second line, or you put that line up to the second, or put that line up to the first, which I would personally do right now. I think they can really get something going. Gallagher, Domi, and Suzuki. That means you put Lehkonen with Tatar and Deneau and put them on the second line. I think that could work very, very well personally, but that's just me, of course. Yep, I love that guy. Galley or someone else, because I love Galley as well. He's definitely one of my favorite Canadians. I think he's my favorite Canadian, actually. I gotta look at my list. Yeah, he's my favorite Canadian right now. And then where was I? The mall, Galley, the mall. Yeah, Luann. I like a majority of the Canadiens players this year. But Galley and Mete are two that stand out for me. I love those guys above the rest of them right now. And then where am I? Where am I? Oh yeah, the Devils go back to the power play. It's a holding call on Petrie. Habs are 2-for-2 on the PK now, and then Jordan Miller gets taken down on a breakaway. Probably should have been a penalty shot or at least a penalty. Too many I miss. What do you mean, Luann? The games or? Oh, there's too many players you miss. Mete is my favorite Hab this year. Captain Canada, I would agree with you if Galley was not on this team, but Mete is definitely my second favorite Canadian this year. He's awesome. Yeah, player. I had a feeling it was players, Luan. But yeah, Captain Canada, I agree. There's definitely Mete. Mete's definitely up there. Mete is just a great guy. On the ice, he seems to bring it a lot of the time. So happy he has 3 goals this season. New career high. Every goal he hits is a new career high for him. Yes. So Jordan Mule was taken down on a breakaway. Probably should have been a penalty shot or at least a penalty, but I kind of feel like he got the shot off anyways, and that's why they didn't call a penalty shot. But yeah, so there's that. And then Habs go to the power play. Wheel then draws a penalty. It's on Jack Hughes, and the Habs are going to continue the power play in the second. And it's a 2-1 doubles lead. Shots are 18-13. Habs going into the second. And Galley doesn't have the love like years ago when they had Terrier. I don't know. I feel like he has equal amount of love for the game. I feel like last year was a career high for him. I'm pretty sure it was a career high for him. I'm pretty sure it was. And I don't think he can hit a career high this year. Maybe he can. Who knows? Maybe in the second half of the season he explodes with a new coach or something. But I think Galley right now is a great player. And I personally want to say he still has the love. At least I see it. I see he still has the love. He still has the love personally for the game. And he still has the heart and the drive, at least from what I see, like I said. Habs power play goes nowhere, but right afterwards, like seconds after the power play, it's technically still a power play because the Jersey player hasn't even stepped on the ice, or he just stepped on the ice. He's not even in the play yet. Jesperi Kotkaniemi gets his 3rd of the season. It's a really nice snipe. It's a really nice snipe. He scores his first since, if I heard correctly, since his 3rd game of the season. It's from Domi and Weber. So Domi gets on the board. Weber gets a second assist, actually. So he got – he got an assist tonight. He didn't get 2. Julian messed up. Can I say that? Yeah, of course you can say that. I'll censor myself just because I don't swear on this channel as of right now. I'm 17. Once I'm 18, of course, it's free range, I'm pretty sure. I love Galley for sure. Yeah, I love Galley as well. But how do you think Julian messed up, Luann? If you could tell me that, I'd love to hear why you think Claude Julien messed up the Canadiens. Ooh, Jersey. I'm sorry. No, don't worry, Luann. Don't worry about it. You can swear all you want. I'll censor it. I'll censor it when I speak. But you can say it all you want. I'm not like offended by swear words or anything. I'll read it. I'm like, oh, all right. Censor this word, for example. It's perfectly fine. You can swear all you want. I don't mind at all. And Luann, thank you for the subscription, Luann Gallant. Luann Gallant. Thank you very much for the subscription. All the bad changes. What bad changes? Subban for Weber is a good deal in my eyes. Galchenyuk for Domi was a good change in my eyes. Pacioretty for Suzuki, Tatar, and a second rounder, which I don't think has been used. I think it's used. No, it's been used already. I don't remember who the Canadians selected yet, but Tatar and Suzuki having 34 points and Pacioretty having 15, I think. That's definitely a win for the Canadians, at least in my eyes, personally, points-wise. The trade to get Armia, which I think sent like Steven Bork or something like that to Edmonton, to Winnipeg. That's definitely a win. Ben Sherratt free agent signing for 11 points. It's decent, not worth the cap hit though, in my opinion. Philip Deneau, the trade. I want to say there was a trade to get him. Was it the Shaw deal? I don't know, but that was a good trade. The Drouin for Sergachev was a little iffy. But I don't know. I feel like personally with Drouin, Once he's back, he'll be great, and I think the Sergachev Durant deal will work out for the Canadians more in the future. Patch, love the commentary. It's cool. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. Patch, no, he's missed. I don't think so. I feel like his last season in Montreal, he was really just phoning it in points and when he was on the ice. At least that's what I saw personally. Like, we dominated in shots so many games this season, but the defense and goalie is the problem. I mean, at least to me, Weber becoming slow but has a can of a shot. Price becoming Craig Anderson. Sorry I had to, but yeah, he's horrible. There's too many I really don't know about. Yeah, don't worry, Luann. I get what you mean, but personally, for me, the patch deal is a win for the Canadians. You can think differently. I respect your opinion on that, but personally, I think differently. But Captain Canada, I agree with Weber having a really big, nice cannon of a shot still, but he needed help, is what I saw. It's kind of weird because Pacioretty, if he needed help, he had the same players, I believe. I'm pretty sure he was playing with the same players he was the year before. And I don't know what he would have needed help with. But I don't know. I feel like the fact he's technically he wouldn't be getting help in Vegas now either, despite playing with Stasny and I believe Carlson, I think. Yet still has only like 16 points, or only still has 16 points is good in my opinion. For the Canadians. Because keep in mind, the Pacioretty deal, we swapped 16 points this season for 34 with Tatar and Suzuki. Nope, I saw the change. Oh, you saw the change in Pacioretty, or there was a line change from Pacioretty's teammates? But Captain Canada, I like I said, I agree. Weber is becoming slow, but he still has that cannon of a shot, a great slap shot. Price is, in a way, becoming Craig. He is in a way becoming Craig Anderson. Because of, like, Craig Anderson is a decent goalie, but it's clear who the starter in Ottawa is. And Price, honestly, for 10.5 mil, is definitely overpaid. I don't know the stats. I just know who I loved. Oh, who you loved is perfectly fine. Like, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to say, oh, you can't love Pacioretty. You can love Pacioretty all you want. I liked the guy when he was in Montreal. But personally, I think points wise, he was lackluster in his last year, but I'm glad he's doing well for himself in Vegas. They're in an 8th seed, I think, right now, but they're still doing very, very well, in my opinion, personally. But yeah, I like Pacioretty as well. It sucks that he had to leave, but it sucks. It sucks Pacioretty had to leave or was traded, but it's good for the team in the long run, I personally think. Kirk Muller as interim coach. Julian will be gone soon if this weekend is not working out. I agree, Randy. And now that you mention it, my dad's actually been saying this for a while. Kirk Muller should be the head coach, and I agree. I think Kirk Muller as the interim coach would work well for the Canadians, especially as soon as tomorrow, if Julian is out. But I think, if anything, Habs should purposely lose on Saturday and Sunday, lose 8 in a row, boom. Unless, of course, in between the 7th and 8th game, they fire Julian. Kirk Muller should be an interim coach. I was about to grab my milk, but no, I want my water. Well, I agree. Kirk Muller should be the interim coach for now. Price is not going if that happens. I'm not going to watch hockey. I love Kirk. I love Kirk as well. Kirk Muller is great. Sadly, he's not a great power play guy, given 12 for 80, but he's a great guy. I've from what I've seen, and I'd love to have him as an interim coach, see how he plays. As others have said, we can't keep rotating the same coaches as Julian twice and Terrian twice, same hockey style for the past 20 years. I agree. Thankfully, though, we won't be able to go right back to Terrian because he's kind of in Philadelphia, which is ironic because if we lose to Philly, we'll be losing to our old head coach now I think about it. So there's kind of that. And I think Jacob Delarosa Jacob Delarosa in St. Louis now, actually. You've been watching hockey for 40 years, really? Really, Luann? Wow, that's awesome. Oh, that was a big squirt of water. But yeah, I agree, Randy. We can't keep rotating Julian, Terrian, or Terrian, Julian. Cause actually, no, it might have been pretty sure Terrian, Julian. Which I like Julian. I like Claude Julien. But I definitely think if we were to fire Claude Julien, which is I think the likelihood of him getting fired is 90% at this point. I think the likelihood Julien is retired, is fired is 90% at this point, as soon as tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe it could have happened by now. Maybe it could be like, Claude, it's not working out. We're gonna fire you, and they're getting the details done tomorrow. It could be happening as early as now. I think as late as after Sunday's game against the Bruins. If we lose that one, if it's 8 in a row, or whether it's we beat Philly and we lose against the Bruins. Wish Dad was here to see this team be as I want him. You want Julien gone? At this point, it's probably better to get him gone, even though I do like Julien. I think as a head coach, it's best that we get him gone, personally. But yeah, that sucks. I made it. Hey, Spotlight, how's it going, man? Well, the last cup in '93, Dad was sick. Really? In hospital? Oh, so he didn't get to see the cup win, or? But I'm seeing potential in the Canadiens. In the Canadiens' bright future in Caulfield, Domi. If we manage to get Lafreniere, this team is going to get to a way that is going to find a playoff spot. They're trying to improve. Any francophone coach will not work out here. Captain Canada, I agree, definitely. I see a bright future with Caulfield and Domi, especially with them on a line together. That would be very deadly, in my opinion. Caulfield, Domi, and Suzuki. Putting them on the line together, and Alexis Lafreniere, if you get him, that could work well. Yeah. Nope, killed me, but I celebrated big time. Watched all the parades that day. Well, Luann, at least your dad was hopefully alive for at least the last cup. Hopefully he was alive for at least you to be able to tell him that they did win the cup. The Canadiens won the cup, and I'm sure either way he would have wanted you to celebrate and watch the parades, just as I'm sure he would have done. Even though I didn't know your father, I'm pretty sure he would have. If he was a hardcore Habs fan, like you seem to be, and any francophone coach would not work out here, or will not work out here. I kind of have to agree with that. Honestly. I don't know if a francophone coach would work out here. You see Suzuki going anywhere else in the future? If you mean like getting traded, no, not at all right now. I do not see Suzuki getting traded. In terms of like being like, say, a top 6 forward, being compared to a bottom 6 now, like he is right now, or no, he is top 6. He is top 6. He's playing on the top 3, I should say. Then yes, me absolutely. I definitely think Suzuki could be top 6 potential. I don't know if he would be necessarily. I don't know if he will be top 3, but I definitely think he has the potential. And if we get rid of Julien and get in a better player or better coach, BCA or Kirk Muller at this point, then I think Suzuki definitely has top 3 potential. Forget the old players out. Forget the old players out for a rebuild, and in a couple of years, Cup is ours. I agree, Captain Canada. I think if you forget about what the Habs used to do, sadly, which sucks considering they won so many cups with the style. You forget about what the Habs used to do and try and get the new style of hockey in with avoiding the dump and chase and offensive type hockey like Randy N suggested. I think the Canadiens could be deadly. Because look at it. You got Galley scoring goals. You got Weber scoring goals. You got Armia scoring goals. You got Duran scoring goals. You got Tatar scoring goals. You got Danault scoring goals. Those would be perfect in my opinion. He'd be 80 today. Wow. He'd be 80 years old. Wow. He would be 80. That's insane. Wow. Spotlight. It was the Devils. They won 6-4, which sucks. The Canadiens lost in regulation. They pretty much every time they'd score, the Canadiens would keep. The Canadiens would score. They tie the game, and the Devils come right back either seconds or minutes later and get the lead again. So yeah, I have some great pictures, old ones from Dad. God love him. At least you got pictures and you got some memories to remember him by. That's at least you got those. You can always keep those, I'm pretty sure. Peter Laviolette, non-francophone. Yeah, I'm glad you put that, Randy, because I was like, Laviolette, that sounds French. He's non-francophone. It's perfect to change the hockey style in Montreal. I'm going to look at that. Peter Laviolette. Isn't he in Edmonton? Peter Laviolette. I feel like he's in Edmonton. Peter Laviolette. Oh, no, he's the current head coach for the Predators. I don't like the Predators, but you know what? If it meant we get to go, if for some reason the Predators let go of Peter Laviolette, or if we wanted to, or if we somehow, for example, trade Claude Julien for Peter Laviolette, like if that's able to happen, I think that'd be fun to do personally. I'm thinking the games will get better. It is early. It is technically early, but hopefully we're able to hopefully we are able to get better, Luan. Maybe getting rid of Julien and getting in Muller, or as Randy suggested, Peter Laviolette. Maybe it'll be better. Who knows? I gotta go practice some mindfulness meditation to digest the 6 loss. Have a grenade. Julien, have a great night, buddy. Hopefully your meditation goes well, and namaste. I don't even know what that means. Sorry I can't stay long. I wish I could. Black Friday is a great shopping day. It might be pink slip day for Claude Julien. It very well could be. Who knows? Maybe if they pay him out, he could spend a lot of that money on Black Friday. But personally, it sucks because down here we don't have Black Friday. Or we have Boxing Day, the day after Christmas, which I would love to go for Boxing Day. Sorry I can't stay long. I wish I could, but I got to get some sleep and record 2 new videos tomorrow. Hope Price wins more games. Me too, Spotlight, #trade Price. Not 100% right now. We'll see how he does in the future. The next 5-10 games, if he gets better, hopefully he does. No trade Price. Luan, I'm iffy on that now, actually. Harry, have you heard any great? I've not heard any great Black Friday deals because I'm in Montreal, or at least I'm pretty sure we don't have Black Friday here. If we do, I'm living under a rock apparently. But if we don't, then yeah, that explains it. That explains it that we don't have Black Friday. Wait, no. Yeah, that would explain why I haven't heard of it if we don't have Black Friday. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's kind of 11:37 p.m., so that would explain why I'm kind of loopy right now. Suzuki, Evans, Cofield, Gallagher, Kotkaniemi, Domi, Paling. Yeah, you got to mention it's Kale, Fleury, Cousins to Thompson. They all have potential. Like, looking at that, the core that it is, Suzuki, Evans, Cofield, Kotkaniemi, Domi, Paling, even Fleury, Cousins and Thompson. 9 centers right there. And I believe a majority of those guys even play wing. And Gallagher, of course, plays left wing. And honestly, like, just looking at that, I literally just got chills thinking of how good that team is going to be in 2 to 3 years with that top 9, except for Thompson, sadly, because he's probably going to retire after this season unless we get him for another year, which I would like to. 7 points in 23 games for $1 million? Not too bad. He's getting paid roughly something like $150,000, $125,000 per point, I think. I feel like I'm calculating that right. No, we do. Oh, we do. All the stores in Canada are using the U.S. tradition of Black Friday to track out. Really? Huh. I didn't realize that. Heart and soul of the team. Yeah, heart and soul of the team is arguably Gallagher. Or at least I think so. Or unless you mean Price, which in that case I would be hesitant to say that. But if you want to say that, that's perfectly fine, Luann. If you think Price is the heart and soul of the team, then absolute God, more the power to you. More the power to you if you do that. Or if you want to. What happened to your Habs? We lost 6 in a row. Yeah, we lost 6 in a row. Ironically, losing 6-4. Yeah, and Claude Julien's probably done. Now that I think about it, Price and Galley. I assume you mean Luan. Oh yeah, I gotta get back to the Habs game. My apologies to anyone watching or anyone watching the VOD who is waiting for Habs notes. The chat is very, very active, as you guys can tell. But yes, you guys did. We did lose 6 in a row, and former Bruins coach Claude Julien is more than likely done after this season, I would think. Yes, yeah, Price and Galley, yeah. I agree, definitely for Galley. Price, I think, definitely could be the heart and soul. I think if we could have, I think 5 years ago he would have been captain. I think instead of Patch, it probably would have been Price. Keep in mind, like I said, I do love Patch. I do really like Patch, but I think Price probably would have been the captain if the Habs could have given him the captaincy. Where am I? Boom, right here. Jersey makes it 3-2. It's Miles Wood scoring his third of the season. Yep, Randy. Yep. Price allows 3 goals and 12 shots. Not that bad. Or not that great, I mean, sorry. And then Ben Sherratt takes the puck. The coach sank. He really did. And I'm going to point out, with Price allowing the 3 goals and 12 shots, Jersey brought the lead in a minute. Price would have gave him a boost. I think it definitely would have given him a boost if he was the captain. Probably a little bit of stress because obviously being the captain of the Montreal Canadiens. But I think it definitely would give him a boost to be like, all right, I'm the captain. I'm leader of this team. I got to be in net and do stuff. I gotta save pucks, save those little rubber things from going behind me. If they go behind me, hope to God they hit the post and bounce the other way and not into the net, which a majority of the time it to do bounce the other way. Price has the force, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, Jersey brought the lead back in a minute 30. Yeah, and then Sherratt took a puck to the jaw. I'm trying to swat flies away. Ben Sherratt took a puck to the jaw. He went to the block. He went to the back immediately, probably for concussion protocol. And then Weber was going to be back with Petrie, and then Sherratt was back after a few minutes with a new helmet, which is funny because they showed him on the bench, and he was getting the cancer sticker on the back of the helmet. They were like, "Oh, they're playing the hockey fights cancer." And I was like, "Yep, of course you got to do that. Always got to have the hockey fights cancer on the back of your helmet." I kind of wish they would put like a little patch, for example, for the hockey fights cancer. But I know obviously I know they have the pink jerseys, but I think a little patch for the entire month would be pretty cool. And then the Habs played well. The Habs, despite being down by 1, they played well so far. They just couldn't get the goals at that point. And then Yoel Armia with a really nice shot ties the game up. The helpers are from Mete and Kotkaniemi. Is that the? I don't think it is. Nope. Okay, that's not the goal I was thinking of. But I heard the Price is getting traded to Bruins now for draft pick. No. Best bowler. If Price gets traded to Boston, the only way I could see that happening is if it's for Halak, some type of prospect, and or some type of Pasternak or Marchand or some type of Bergeron, some type of that player, and you get a draft pick. I would trade Price if there was a gun to my head and I had to trade Price to the Bruins. Halak first and a second, nothing less. Even though the first, honestly, probably wouldn't be that great, honestly. But yeah, lol. Yeah, best bowler. Yeah, I don't know. Price for an 8th sounds pretty good. You get 10.5 off your cap hit. Just joking, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know. Price for a 7th rounder sounds good. 10.5 coming off, but yeah, just joking. Yeah, definitely, definitely just joking. Where am I? Right here. And then 2:20 after the Habs tied up. It's Jesper Boquist 4-3 Devils, and it's tied once again. Price suck. Price suck. That grammar great. Then it's Damon Severinsen. He goes to the box. It's a tripping call on Nick Cousins. Habs power play was not playing great tonight, or in general, given they're 12 for 80 on the season now. I'll trade Price for Rask, but I got to keep dreaming. Rask is a hell of a good goaltender. I agree. I would trade Price for Rask. I think Rask is making like $6 million. Like he's making 4 less than Price. But of course, we both know Bruins and Canadians would never make a trade that big, especially with each other in the division. It'd have to be something like when Ottawa traded Mike Hoffman to San Jose, and then he immediately got flipped to Florida because Ottawa didn't want Hoffman in the same division, division as them. But then he ended up right there anyways. Sorry, I just gotta kill some little. I didn't get any of them. All right, let's keep going. Where am I? But yeah, I would trade Price for Rask 100%, definitely. Where am I? Okay, right here. Artturi Lehkonen, he gets a good chance off of Brendan Gallagher. 49.1 seconds left. Not able to capitalize on it though. Does not get in the back of the net. And at the end of the second period, oh god, that's okay. No, don't. There we go. Yeah. It won't happen to trade Rask. Yeah, it won't happen. It won't happen, sadly. But yeah, Artturi Lehkonen gets a great chance off of Brendan Gallagher. Attempted shot, 49.1 left. Then Carey Price, the glimpse of hope that Price is back to form, makes an amazing save with 8.7 left in the second. And that's the Price we know. Where is this Price throughout the season? Hi, 554 King. How's it going, man? Price makes some big saves early in the third. And then Subban and Galley were going at it. I can see your back. Galley tripped up Subban after Subban was going after him. I saw this as a little bit of fun, really. I thought they were having some fun together. And then Galley tripped Subban. It was funny. I liked it. And then Armia goes down hard after a Mike Riley shot. It goes wide into his face. He goes right to the back for a concussion protocol. He was back. I believe he was back, but I thought he got a point, but no, he wasn't back. Another goalie I would like to see in Montreal, Holtby, but still got to keep dreaming. I believe Holtby is a free agent this season, so who knows? Maybe if Price and maybe if Caps and Habs make a trade, or who knows? Maybe if we just want to sign Holtby and say for some reason send Price down to the AHL or something, not get rid of him and just do that, I would go for it personally. I'm going to leave in 5 minutes, but I will join again. I might not be streaming when you try and come back for 5 King. That's the thing that sucks. I'm near the end of my notes already. But yeah, if you do when you do leave, and if I'm not here, sadly, that sucks. But I will try and keep streaming for a bit. Not sure if I will though. If I will be though. Well, yeah. The Habs are trying their best to push for a goal. It was nothing so far though, sadly. But then Damon Severinson scored. He made it 5-3. I put game is over with that goal. And then 16 seconds later, Artturi Lehkonen, he scores. Artturi Lehkonen, it would have tied the game. Do you do giveaways? No, I don't do giveaways. 454 King. 4554 King. I don't do giveaways. I don't do that. It would cost too much to ship outside of Canada. So sadly I don't do giveaways. I'd like to in the future. But not right now. I don't do giveaways. But Artturi Lehkonen scores. It's kind of a failed wraparound from Riley, but he wasn't going for a wraparound. He was trying to shoot it, or not shoot it. He was trying to pass it anyways, and it worked because Artturi Lehkonen bats it in, and it's Riley and Petrie with the assists. Lehkonen gets his 5th of the season. Petrie with his 12th assist. He's now tied for second on the team with assists with Weber. Bro, I live in Montreal like you. That is very true. That is very true. But even then, still, I think shipping within Montreal is a little pricey. It's obviously not as expensive as shipping in Montreal, but still a little pricey. And besides, if you're not the only one to enter, and if say somehow the 57 subscribers is pretty good, Luann, I agree. Thank you very much for that, and you're helping with that. 57 subs. I appreciate the subscription tonight. 57 subscribers. Honestly, last month I would not have expected to be at 57 subscribers. I was at, I think, 20. And to go up by 37 subs in a month, which a lot of those were from the first Canadiens and Bruins live stream I did when the Canadiens won, I want to say it was 5-2, I think. I went up by like 10, 15 subs. Oh, it's 58. Nice. No problem. Thank you again. But yeah, the fact I gained like 20 subs from that stream was awesome, and I keep gaining from there and from there forth. Oops. But yeah, I love talk hockey. Luann, I can tell you do. Well, that was fun, but gotta take a shower then go sleep. Good night, Harry, and you guys in the chat. We'll try and be here Saturday, but if I'm not here, I'll watch the replay as always. Captain Canada, thank you. I appreciate you being here, and have a good shower. Have a good rest. I'm gonna get out of here in a minute once I do my my final notes, of course. Yeah, Captain Canada, have a good night yourself. Have a good night. And Luann, I love talk hockey as well. You're in the right place. Yeah, as I don't think I've actually said it, but check my TikTok. 454 King. If I'm able to find a TikTok emulator on a desktop, I'll try that. But yeah, Luann, in case you don't know, I come up here live after every Habs game. Sometimes I go live. I went live earlier for the Habs and Devils, but all right, see you Saturday. See you Saturday, Captain Canada. Thank you, hon. Not sure. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. But yeah, I go live after every Habs game. Mostly 10, 20 or so minutes afterwards. But sometimes I do live streams during the game. I did a stream before the during the Habs and Devils game. That's now deleted, sadly, because Chrome messed up. So it said I was still streaming when I wasn't, so I had to delete the stream, sadly. Hopefully it doesn't happen again on Sunday when I do the Habs and Bruins. Crossing my fingers for that. And Tuesday against the Islanders for the 110th anniversary of the Canadiens, which that's going to be a cool game, I think. But yeah, I go live pretty much just for big games like Habs and Leafs, Habs and Bruins, Habs and someone else. Habs and Islanders in this case because it's the 110th anniversary, but either games that are celebrating something or games that are rivalry games, pretty much. Where am I now? I'm right here. Yoel Armia. So Yoel Armia did come back to the game. He gets a tripping call on, he trips up Nico Hischier. That was not really that good for him. It was not smart to do this late into the game with about 5 minutes left. Got a couple on here, but it was nice chatting here. And oh yes, the good stuff is coming. I agree, Luann. The good stuff is coming. Especially for the the good stuff is coming for the Canadiens. They might be in the slump now, but I guarantee once they lose Claude Julien, the Canadiens are going to improve. I think. I'm hoping. Got a couple on here. That's awesome. But it was nice chatting here. I'm glad you like chatting here, Luann. I like chatting with you. Hopefully, I see you again in the stream sometime soon. Follow me, please. I'll for King. I'll follow you if I'm able to. If I have a TikTok, think I do. Think I created one for a meme, but then I never used it. Go Habs, go, Luann. I agree. Go Habs, go. As you could probably tell by the stuff around me. Go Habs, go. Habs managed to kill off the Devils' power play. Thankfully, because that would have been a bad goal to allow. I was hoping that the Habs would score shorthanded. They had they had a few chances in the Devils' zone during the power play or the penalty kill. Sadly, they weren't able to tie the game up, and then Price gets pulled. Blake Coleman scores at 6-4, and that sucks. I put final shots of 48-35 for the Habs. Final score is 6-4 Devils. Time to fire Julien and rebuild. Actually, I put time to fire Julien, trade Price, and rebuild, but trade Price is kind of iffy right now. Definitely time to fire Julien and rebuild. I would say tank this season. Try and get Alexis Lafreniere. If you have to, trade a few players. Get first and second overall. Get some prospects, some depth defense, some depth forwards. Because even though you do have, oh god, that's really cold. Even though you have Cofield, Evans, Suzuki, and Paling, all that are going to be coming up next year. Or all going to be coming up next year or build upon this year. And of course, you're going to have Alexander, Romanov, and why can't I think of the other? If you guys can help me, I'd love that. I can't think of the other defenseman that's going to be coming up after this season. Cale Fleury. He's already on the roster. My apologies. And Cale Fleury, that easily replaces Folin and or Kulak with Alexander Romanov coming up. I think definitely, sadly, Wheel's gone. Byron might be gone if he's not the same after his knee surgery, which I'm really hoping he is. And maybe even Cousins or Thompson. Well, Thompson either way. Sadly, he's probably going to retire. If he doesn't, and we get him back for one more season, that'd be awesome. I was hoping for shootout, but yeah, you're right. I was hoping for a shootout as well because I know overtime would have been a great way to end it, but I think it would have been great to have the game end in a shootout with such talented players. Wait a minute, you have the same Gallagher poster? I wouldn't put it past you because I know these came free from hockey experts 2 or 3 years ago. So yeah, I wouldn't blame you for having the same Galley poster. This is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You have the same poster as me. That's really cool. I got little stuff, and I'm such a Habs fan. Yeah, I don't discriminate, Luann. Whether you have a few things or got old stuff from Dad. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. You got some old stuff from your dad. It's awesome. But whether you have a few things or you have every piece of Habs merchandise that's released. I'm not saying that's me, obviously, but like whether you have a little bit or you have everything. Whether you're a Habs fan or whether you're a Habs fan. If you're a Habs fan, you're a Habs fan. You cheer for them. You're on my good books. Even if you don't cheer for the Habs, you're on my good books. My cupboard is full. Your cupboard is full, really? I'm Vegas. Gotta go by. Okay, 4-5 for King. I'll see you in the future, hopefully. But that's dope. You have the same poster. And Luann, yeah, yeah. That your cupboard is full. That's pretty cool. But Blake Coleman scores 6-4 Devils. Sadly, Price is pulled for that, so obviously he didn't allow that. That's not going to go in his record, as no pulled goalie goals do. The final shots are 48-35 for the Canadiens. Final score, though, 6-4. Yeah, the Canadiens, I would argue it's time to fire Claude Julien, and I would hire Kirk Muller as interim GM. Just depends. Who do you then get as the power play coach? Unless Kirk Muller would stay as would stay on the team, just go down to the power play coach, which I doubt it. If he's fired, he's probably gone. Probably call up someone from the AHL, I would think, for the power play coach. Unless you call up someone from the AHL as your interim head coach for now, or as your just straight up head coach. Got old mug and hot chocolate mug might come from the dollar store. Yeah, dollar store, but if it tastes good to you, that's great. Tastes good to you, that's pretty awesome. That's awesome. If it comes from dollar store and you like it, that's good. That's great for you. But yeah, so the Canadiens lost. It's 6 in a row. Claude Julien's probably done. So, guys, for watching this live, whether you're watching it live or you're watching it on the VOD after the live stream is done, don't be surprised in, I would say, the coming week if you see a breaking news Claude Julien fired video or live stream. So yeah, no dude. Oh, it's still in the mug. Oh, it's still in the mug. Oh, really? It's still in the mug. That's pretty funny. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's still in the mug. I don't know why I did that. That was kind of annoying, I'm pretty sure. Whew. Marshmallows and all. That's awesome. That's really awesome, Luann. Yes, yeah, definitely. Okay, perfect. Oh, that is the self-loving mode. Boom, 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 boom. Like plastic and all. It's still in the plastic. Wow, really? That is really cool. That's really awesome. Old hot chocolate in the mug, and it's still sealed. Wow, the plastic and all. That is really, really awesome. That's really awesome. Yeah, so guys, I'm probably out of here in a couple minutes. Sadly, I do live streaming, but it's kind of midnight. Okay, I'm gonna go. You're 17. Where are you living? I'm living in Montreal. I'm not gonna say the exact area, obviously, but it's in Montreal. Of course, I'm with my parents. I'm not living on my own yet, sadly, or sadly, and of course, thankfully, sadly and thankfully. I could probably explain in a future video, but yeah, I'm 17, living in Montreal with my parents. Not in the basement though. Not in the ceiling. I'm on the top floor, not in the ceiling. Thankfully, I'm not in the ceiling or the basement. 130 here in Newfoundland. Really? Wow, you're in Newfoundland. That's awesome, Newfoundland. Hmm, Newfoundland. I've always wanted to go there. I've heard it's really nice in Newfoundland. Just really cold, actually. I've heard it's really cold in Newfoundland. But but yeah, everybody. That's probably gonna do it for the stream. I got relatives in Montreal. Really? That's pretty cool. Got relatives in Montreal. Uh, yeah, that's pretty cool. You got relatives in Montreal. You're in Newfoundland. Wow, there's relatives all over the place. Really, really. It's the same way for my family for the most part. I think Labrador is much colder. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Like it's cold in Montreal, but I'm sure Labrador gets much colder. I'm sure it gets very very cold. In Labrador, I'm very sure it. I'm pretty sure it gets colder in there. Much colder. Jeez. Wow. Dad was bilingual from uh, Metapedia. Metapedia. I'm not exactly sure how to say that. Quebec. Really, Dad was bilingual. Nice. That's pretty awesome. I know very few people who are actually bilingual from or I know very few people who are bilingual. Minus 50. Oof. Minus 50. That is a yeah. That's pretty cold. Close to New Brunswick. Ooh, close to New Brunswick. 50 minus 50. Wow. Oh, you were born in Labrador, really? You're born in Labrador. You grew up as a Habs fan. That's awesome. I was about to say. I was about to say there's a uh cold in the world. Yeah, cold, it is cold. I'm pretty sure it is cold. I'm gonna let you go. Nah, Luann, that's perfectly fine. If you want to keep talking, I'm fine. We can keep talking. We can keep talking. Anyone comes in, they can probably read the description or ask any questions in the comments, of course, or in the chat, of course. But if you want, yeah, I can keep talking for a while. I can keep talking for a while as you don't go to bed. I don't usually go to bed until probably for another hour or two. Since I was 5, huge Habs fan. Really, huge Habs fan. Since I was 5 years old. Wow. Since you were 5, huge Habs fan. That's awesome. Yeah, yeah. We can keep talking. You haven't slept in 24 hours, really? Hey, right synergy. How's it going, man? How's it going, right? Luann, you haven't slept in 24 hours. Yep, dad's last hockey night in Canada. Hey, so what? How's it going? I'm dropping. Oh, dropping like oh, is it dropping? Is the stream dropping frames? I hope not. Hello. So what? And Riot Synergy. How's it? How you guys doing? How's the stream so far? You guys liking the stream? I hope you are. Sitting on dad's lap, 5 years old. Yeah. Sitting on dad's. Oh, Hockey Night in Canada, sitting on dad's lap, 5 years old. That's really sweet. Load. Yeah, so the memories, I'm sure the memories are great. They're gonna last a lifetime. I'm pretty sure. So you can keep your memories of hockey. Luann, I definitely will. I'm definitely gonna try to. I can definitely remember some not old memories, but I have some. I have a couple memories. I remember my dad yelling every time the Canadians score, and I'd be on the computer, not a Habs fan yet, but it's like, oh yeah, I guess the Canadians scored. So I can definitely remember those. I can definitely remember. Um, yeah, I'm definitely doing my best to remember a bunch of Canadians memories, and these live streams are definitely going to help when I'm older and looking back, and I'm like, wow, I was young. Habs lost again. Yep. So what? They yep. Habs lost again, 6 in a row. You're a young hun. Enjoy it all. I'm definitely gonna try to. I'm gonna try not to. Yeah, try not to dwell too much on the Canadians and try and enjoy it. If sure, yeah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna try my best to enjoy it. And of course, these streams, like I said, are gonna help. I need some water. My throat's getting dry. My mouth or my throat? I think it's both. It's more my throat right now. Sorry, I know. Yeah, I mean, six in a row. It is definitely hard to be a Habs fan right now, but yeah, it's gonna get better. Season, I'm pretty sure is gonna end positively. Whether it's positively as in getting the first overall draft pick or make the playoffs, could be either. Or. I'm gonna drink my last beer, and when whatever suits you. Want to drink a last beer? That's perfectly fine. I got water. Meanwhile. Hey guys, thank you very much for the likes. Hope you're all enjoying the chill hangout stream right now for the Canadians and Devils game. If you got any questions or comments in the you can post that in the chat, or if you wanted to in the comments. I believe I do get notifications for if I get any comments. I'm pretty sure I do. 95% sure I get comments notifications. Oh, excuse me. Molson Canadian, Molson, yep. Yeah, drinking that Molson. The beer that sponsors the best hockey team. Molson Canadian's the best beer. I wouldn't know because I've never had a beer. I would never know. I would never know. I would never know. I wouldn't know up until now what a beer tastes like. Once I'm 18, who knows? It might be different. 19, 21, who knows? Could change at any age, really. I got a bunch of soggy pretzels here that I can't even eat anymore. Kind of sucks. They've been dripping in milk for a while. I miss Don Cherry and I didn't like him. Yeah, I miss him. I did really like Don Cherry, but I miss him as well. Saturday nights are just they're really not the same. Jaeger's good. I've heard quite a bit about Jaeger. How old are you? I'm 17. I'm 17. I'm 17 and yeah, it's funny. 17. Yep, exactly. Well, Luann, you know my age. I'm since I told you earlier in the stream, I'm 17. Jaeger medium brew. Oh, brew. Okay. Oh, Lager, not like Jaeger, not like Jägermeister. Okay. I see. Brew. Okay, I got it. Thank you for that. Okay, yeah. Whew. 12:08. I'm still streaming. That's awesome. Still streaming. I'm here at 25. Really, Habs fan since I was 3. He's got some good sports knowledge. Oh, thank you, Luann. I appreciate the comment. Habs fan since you were. Wait, no, 14 or 13. Since about 4 or 5 or wow. Oh no, the connection's unstable. Oh no, okay. Oh no, connection's unstable. That means it's gonna start glitching out again. No, that sucks. I know why, because I have these still enabled right there. All right. See if I can disable these. If that would help. Oh, it's true. Oh, thank you, Luann. Again, I appreciate it. And my years of being a Habs fan thus far, I very much enjoy um, being a Habs fan. And I know many years to come will be filled with very successful and very fun years of hockey, as is this year, for the most part. For the most part. Enable you. Get all the other screens gone. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Then I'm getting the screens gone if I'm able to. Chrome, HA, Mega, and yeah, I don't need to close just yet. Yeah. Oh, you definitely can close. Channel videos. No, I think I can close you for now. Glad I made a friend from Montreal. Luann, I'm glad I made a friend from New Brunswick, or technically Newfoundland now, actually. But yeah, I'm glad I made a friend. It's from Newfoundland today. For some reason, I'm getting tired. Apparently, I guess I don't know. I'm not 100% sure yet. What are colors? Yeah, you're closed. I know. New Labrador, Newfoundland and Labrador. Wait, Newfoundland and Labrador, is it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Newfoundland and Labrador. My Canadian knowledge is not as extensive as my hockey knowledge. Oh, we can like no, it's fine. It's fine, Luann. I can stay for a little while longer. I can stay for a little while. It's funny. I was actually planning on doing the stream only for like 20 minutes. And it's like, no, we lost. Some quick stream. I'm done. And now here I am an hour later chatting with a new friend of mine. That's dope. Whew. But yeah, three. Yeah, I can stay for a little while longer, unless you wanted to get to bed as well, Luann. In that case, I don't want to keep you up. I'll let you go if you want. Labrador is very cool and a great place to grow up. Really, Labrador's a great. Yeah, it's. I'm sure it's a great place to grow up. I don't handle the cold too well. Like literally, if it's below, I'd say 5 degrees, or below -2 or something like that. I don't want to go out because I'm like not shaking, but I'm like cold. Yeah, so what? We can be friends. And if you actually, I have a Discord server. If anyone knows what Discord is in the chat, I have invite people. Oh, great, perfect. I have a Discord. I know Montreal. Yeah, Montreal is really cold. Like, despite it being 21 in here, outside it might be -5 or so right now. I don't know if it's -5 exactly, but it's a little cold outside, especially since winter is coming. But if anyone wants to join, I have my own personal Discord server. Yeah, that's you're gonna get updates Canadians or for anytime I live stream or anytime I upload a video, because I do have 25 Days of Harry coming up at the beginning of the month, where I upload one video every single day for the Canadian for not the Canadians, but one video every single day in December. And of course, the Canadians live streams, they will not stop just because we're in December. I will keep them up. I have video discussions, video requests. I have announcements if there's any. Off topic is pretty much just random stuff. Oh, my social. I just realized that's. Oh no, socials is where the live streams go. Yeah, not too bad here. No snow yet. Really, no snow yet. Funny enough, here in Montreal, I'm from Quebec. It's -6 where I am. Yeah, so it's probably -6. Wow, three people that well, two people are from Quebec. One from Newfoundland. That's awesome. That's awesome in here. But here, at least where I am, it's not raining too. It's not snowing too bad. It snowed a few times. Once we've had to. We're in Quebec. So what? That's for so what? For the snow, it hasn't snowed too bad. One time we've had to. One time we had to go out and shovel, but the other few times it was very very light snow, so I was like, yeah, you'll be gone by tomorrow, and it has been. Well, so far the last snowfall, which is today or yesterday, somewhere recent, it's still there. So, well, my dad is from Quebec. I have French blood. Really, you have French blood? That's really cool. You got French blood. Oh, you're on. Yeah, I'm yawning a little bit. I'm yawning just a little bit. It's 12:16. I'm getting slightly tired. As you can probably tell, I'm not talking as fast or as much as I usually am. I'm just taking in the chat right now. Taking in the chat. Yesterday we got a massive a Newfoundlander and Quebecer. Nice, Luann. Chris knew that from earlier in the stream. Yesterday we got a massive blizzard. I mean, not a massive one, but a blizzard. A lot of snow here. Really? Oh, I really hope that doesn't hit my area sometime soon. Then I do not like blizzards, and I do not like shoveling. I do not like shoveling. So hopefully you don't have to shovel either, because I know a lot of people don't like shoveling. So uh, yeah, hopefully you don't. Newfoundlander and Labradorian and Quebecer. That's dope. That's technically three, because Newfoundland and Labrador technically separate, but they're together. It's funny how that works. Nope, I don't want snow. Me neither. Me neither, Luann. I don't want snow. I don't need it. I don't like it. Except on Christmas. Around Christmas time. Around like or actual like Christmas. Around Christmas is a appropriate time for snow. Anytime before or after, it's just like get out of here, snow. There's a name for me. I forgot what it is. There's a name for me, or a name for you. I mean, like for someone who doesn't like snow, or someone who's like a Newfoundland, who's like two provinces combined. Oh, I'm from Jacketeer. Uh, when I'm from, I'm not gonna say it on stream just in case there's any weirdos. I doubt it though, because if there's any weirdos, they wouldn't be watching an hour 28 into the stream. Ever heard of that Jacketeer? No, I have not. A Newfoundland native of mixed French and Amerindian descent. I did not. Wow. French Indian descent. Nice. Jacketeer. That's really cool. That's awesome, actually. Oh, Jacketar. Huh. This year. Oh wow. Wow. So you're not too far from me. So what? Probably about an hour or so, I think. All right. So Jacketar. That's how you say it. Jacketar. Nice. Montreal saved my life. Really? Really, Luan? Montreal saved your life. I was bird orphanage. Really? They're the Montreal Children's Hospital. Really? For many months. Really? Oh, getting over cancer. Really? Wow. I'm sure. Like life is short. Breast cancer survivor, but I'm still very sick. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, Luann. Hey, you're welcome, Luann. Honestly, I know quite a few members of my family have been affected by different types of cancers, breast cancer especially. It seems so. You're young. Please take anything uh, you hear from your elders. Hey, let's pray for him. I'm not typically on the whole the pray the whole praying thing. If you want to, so what you can go right ahead. I'll just let's thank her for or not thank her, but I'll be very happy that she's survived breast cancer. Please take anything you hear from your elders and take it seriously. I'll uh I'll do it. Thank you so much. Yeah. So pain is really based off. Although I'm sorry to hear that, but the streams are always open. Well, not always open, but the streams are here if you want to talk in here. I have the Discord, of course. Um, yeah, there's multiple places. You're never. I know it probably sounds cliche. You're never truly alone. There's various places. Uh, Friends, we're here for you. Obviously, there's many forms. Uh, many places out there you can talk to people. We're here, obviously, like I said, the streams and the Discord. I'm alive and hoping it will be through hockey. Woohoo! Yeah, hockey's always a great way to have a lot of friends. That's great. I'm glad to hear, Luann. You have a lot of friends. That's awesome. But yeah, hockey's definitely a great way to survive through life. It's a great resource, and it's a very fun sport. Oh, thank you, thank you, Luann. So no, Luann, don't apologize. You didn't upset me at least. I don't know about so what. I don't think you did, but you didn't upset me at all. You didn't upset me at all. Is the Montreal Children's Hospital still there? I believe so. I'm pretty sure it's still there. I know PK Subban. You didn't. I thought you were brave enough to say, Luan. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You're brave enough to say it, and yeah, keep fighting for sure. But yeah, I believe I'm 44 years ago. I was a patient. Really, 44 years ago. Yeah. Yep. PK with the $10 million donation, and PK donating the $10 million to the Montreal Children's Hospital, which is great. Yeah, I might not like PK as a hockey player, but as a person, I absolutely have to respect him for the $10 million to the Montreal Children's Hospital. Of course, he still does stuff in the community. I believe mostly in the off season because in the actual season he kind of has to be in Nashville. But yeah, with the well, half the games obviously in Nashville, others in other places. But you know what I mean. Yeah, PK never lose your heart. Yeah, I can definitely. Man, I can definitely see why PK would never leave your heart with that. Yeah, I miss him in Montreal for that reason as well. I mean, he was absolutely big in the community. He still is, obviously, with the. I cried to break my heart when they let him go. Yeah, yeah, I can definitely, I can definitely see why. I mean, with the Montreal Children's Hospital thing, he's absolutely still a big part of Montreal. He still does a lot of stuff for the community, and yeah, Uh, Cam Wall, 33 my biggest heroes. Yeah, Wall is even bigger. Wall is the best Montreal goaltender ever, personally. I hated it when the fans in Bell Center booed him. I mean, what a disgrace for what you've done for Montreal, and he was born in Toronto. I did not know Subban was born in Toronto. But I mean, the first couple times, obviously they cheered him, and then I think because he's in Jersey now, they're booing him. I honestly think at this point it's just something fun for them to do. It's like, oh, Subban's got the puck, boo, instead of like a char. It's like, oh yeah, we genuinely hate you. With Subban, it's like a more of a fun type of boo. You're not even really trying that hard. I think so. I mean, plus he I believe he has said he enjoys the booze. So I mean, if he likes it, I mean, it's not really. I don't think there's anyone else to complain except if Subban wants to. I'll never forget that day when Wall and the coach fought. Got to be the biggest game. Yeah, definitely. If it's not the biggest, it's definitely one of the biggest. In terms of straight up hockey games, that's the one despite not being alive at the time and only having seen it on YouTube, I keep thinking, I keep thinking back. It's like when I think Patrick Waugh, I always think, I always think of that game when he let in 9 goals, and the coach wouldn't pull him, which I believe even the Detroit coach. I can't remember who it was at the time. I'm pretty sure he said it was like I always pull my goalie after 4 or 5 or something like that. And then of course Wall let in 9. He finally got pulled. I forget who the backup was. Went in. Well, I was about to say Patrick Lalime. He was never with us. He was always with Ottawa. I'm pretty sure. And of course we all know what happened. Wall said he'd never play in Montreal. He'd never play for Montreal again. And and then we know what happened. Got traded to the Avs, won 2 more rings with them, and yeah, there's that. There's that pretty much. Is that Subban is or Subban? I'm still focused on Subban, but Wall, yeah, Wall's a legend in Montreal. Oh guys, 12:31. I'm getting a little tired. Ooh. Oh wow, Rangers and Bruins are on at 1 tomorrow. Wow, I definitely 5 or so minutes. I think maybe. Oh no, connection's unstable. Oh no. Oh no, 5 or so. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna have to get out and not get out, but I'm probably gonna have to leave in like 5 or so minutes. Streams get starting to the connection's starting to get a little unstable. Bald can't remember year was. It would have been the 95-96 season. I believe it was 95 because I don't think the year had happened. The full year had happened yet. I'm pretty sure. It definitely was. Oh no, get to bed. Oh no. I can go in a few minutes. I can stay for a few minutes longer, but pretty sure it would have been 95 because I know 96 was when Colorado won the cup with Wall, so it must have been 95. I'm pretty sure it was 95. It was like near the beginning of the season. I'd have to look up. Yeah, December 11th, 95. Now I think about it, because I remember it was 22 years later, December 11th, 2017, when Montreal beat Detroit. Um, um, Montreal beat Detroit 10-1, and I remember it was like, oh, 22 years to the day. The last game in the Forum, really? Well, after their cup. Oh yeah, it was after the Habs Cup. For me, the biggest game in history is the last game in my favorite arena, the Forum. Really, I actually, if I can, oh god, where would it be? Where would my sports DVDs be? I actually have a DVD. It's an NHL DVD, and it has Montreal's last game at the Forum. I don't know if it has the full game or if it's just like highlights or something, but it's Montreal's last game at the Forum. I'll have to pop that in and see if I can get that. If it's the full game, that'd be awesome. I doubt it is though, but I could probably find that on the Pirate Bay or something. I dream of going to the old Forum. Really? Yeah, I don't dream of it, but if I could, I would love to because I'm sure the old Forum was awesome. I'm sure the old Forum was amazing, and I'm pretty sure didn't we win the cup in '93 in the Forum, and then after it was that coming season, we went to the Molson Center, which is of course is now the Bell Center. Was it the Molson Center? I'm pretty sure it was the Molson Center at first. Yep. Also, it was the Cup. It was the Cup win in '93, and then we moved arenas to the Molson Center. Just for not actually knowing that, I'm very lucky with that. I didn't know that. That's just beautiful. That is ow. That is. Why did I just say ow? Like I just got hurt from drinking water. I'm not that good. Yeah, my throat's starting to hurt a little bit, so I'm probably gonna head out of here in a minute. This is a very fun stream, in my opinion. I was 17 last time in Montreal. I'm 40. Really? Wow. So it's been 31 years since last time you were in Montreal. You were 17. You were my age last time you were in Montreal. Wow. 48 and you're a breast cancer survivor, and 17 was last time you were in. Wow. That's insane, honestly. That's insane to think about that. I look like I'm 20? Really? You look like you're 20? I'm quite jealous because I'm sure there's a lot of 45, 50-year-old people, because I don't know 100% if you're a guy or a girl. But yep, I wanted to have surgery for scars. It didn't work out. Really? That sucks. Girl. Oh, you're a girl? Yeah, I had a feeling. Hey, you both come and I'll pay tickets to go see a Montreal Canadiens game, Buster. I want to go. You paying? So what? No, so what? So what for me? So what? Or so what? For me, no, I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't. I couldn't do that. Honestly, I couldn't do that. Even if you're being serious about that, I just couldn't. I couldn't. I'd feel too guilty. It's like, this guy paid for a ticket for me, and there's no way I can pay him back. No, but legit. So what if even if you're being joking, even if you're joking, that's an honor. But yeah, OMG, I take it. Yeah, I probably should if he's being serious, of course. If he's joking, that's dope. When I have the money, yeah, I can definitely think about it. That would be definitely something interesting. That would be fun to do. I think that would definitely be fun to do. Is obviously go to the Bell Center and see a Canadiens game. Wow, yeah. See if we can get this loaded. I can. All right, perfect. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. All right, Luann. Hopefully you have a good rest of your night or rest of your day, whatever time it is. I don't know what the time difference between Montreal and Newfoundland is. Hopefully it's not 12:39 and you've been meaning to, and you've wanted to go to bed for the past half hour, but you haven't because we've been talking. Hopefully I haven't hindered your schedule at all. You certainly have not hindered mine. I usually go to bed in about 20, 30 minutes anyways. 30 minutes to an hour and a half usually. Thanks. It's 2:08 here. Oh, it's 2:08. Oh, okay. That's not. Wow, 2:08. Wow. Huh. I had fun. I had fun too. I had fun. I liked our little talk. Nearly 2 hours of streaming. I believe an hour of that with you and so what. Yeah, that was a really fun stream. I liked it. I'm gonna do my typical outro as I usually do at the end of these streams and at the end of videos. And I just give a fresh squirt of water. Oh, I got a half hour difference in Newfoundland. Really? All right. Good night, Luann. Come back on live. Yeah, Luann. Hopefully come back on the live stream sometimes. I'll be uploading videos, one every day from December 1st to the 25th. And yeah, I will be back. Obviously, hopefully, or not obviously, but I will be back definitely during or not during after the Flyers games. We'll do. Nice to meet you. So what? That's awesome. I'm glad. I'm glad we've all made friends here tonight. It's been awesome. I've really liked it. Yeah, I will be live after the Flyers game and after the Bruins game and after every Habs game, and of course live streaming some of them. If you take care, Luann, you take care as well. And yeah, guys. So this is the typical outro I usually do. In case you're new here, I haven't done this in Harry. Oh yes, yes, Luann, you take care as well. But yes, if you had a different question, then yes, Luann, I'm definitely listening. But yeah, if I can get you loaded up real quick, that would be beautiful. Okay, I see now. Here it is. Oh, you see me again, or the stream like buffer, or oh, okay. I see. I see. All right. So yeah, that was a great stream. No C name. Oh, you see. Oh, you see the name now. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You see the. I'm pretty sure you see the name now. If I can. No, I can't find you. I'll look for you tomorrow then. So yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been one of my favorite streams to ever do, in my opinion. Honestly, thank you guys, like I said, so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share, and everything, which includes but is not limited to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and everything else. My name is Harry Rice. Subscribe to my Puff Club. It's okay to take care, guys. Luann, you take care as well. Subscribe to the Puff Club. Subscribe to the HD Club. Shout out to my moderator, Jesse, who's all the way up there in the chat somewhere for getting me this dope webcam that I've been using for the past month, 2 months actually. Good night to you guys. Be back next time. Next live when? It's after the Flyers game, which, just for a quick reminder, it's at 6, I believe. It's either 4 or 6. I feel like it's at 3, maybe. I think 3 now that I think about it. On Saturday. Yep, Saturday. Yep, Saturday after the Flyers game is done. I will be live probably 15-20 minutes after it's done. Hopefully it's a loss for the Canadiens if Marc Bergevin is not fired by then, but if he is fired by then, hopefully a win. Marc Bergevin, Claude Julien. If Julien isn't fired, hopefully it's a loss. If he is fired, hopefully it's a win. Well, actually, either way, hopefully it's a win, actually. But yeah, shout out to my mod, Jesse, who is all the way up there in the chat, like I said, for getting me the webcam I've been using for about 2 months now. Links in the description are my Twitter and my Twitch. My Twitter, I don't use a whole lot now. I was using it for a week, I was using it about a week or so ago, quite a bit, talking about topics on trending. But yeah, I if I see something, I'm like, yeah, I could talk about that. I do that on there because I don't want to make short little 1-2 minute videos on here and just, yeah, even though it would boost up my watch time and probably subscriber count because I do want to get monetized on here. That is the ultimate goal. Not the ultimate goal, but that is a goal of mine, is to get monetized for making these videos and streams, which would be awesome. But my Twitch is in the description as well. I have not used that at all yet because I still got to figure out how to use OBS with Twitch and not make it lag like crazy. They'll probably have something to do more with my Wi-Fi now that I think about it. Amazon Wish is also in the description. That's it's not required. If anyone wants to do that, that's greatly appreciated. In any other month, you would get a video, including this one, November, unless you're watching this in December, which invalid right now. But that's any other month you get a video where I unbox the thing and whatnot. And but December, I will be keeping any packages received in the month of December on my desk, opening them on a special Christmas Day live stream. That's right, a special Christmas Day live stream, whether there are any packages or not. I will be streaming on Christmas Day. I'm sure either way it'll be a fun live stream. It'll be great. I'm sure I'll have quite a few viewers. I would think so. And my letterbox is also in the description. That's where I rate and review movies. Most of the time I rate them. Sometimes I give reviews, very rarely though. Yeah, if you want to know what movies I like, what movies I don't like, spoiler, bad comedy will get you a big dislike from me personally. Then check out my letterbox, unless you want to wait for a certain video at the end of December. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, guys, that's gonna do it. Thank you all so much for watching once again. I appreciate all the support. So what and Luann Galette. Sorry, Gallant. Luann Gallant, I believe her name. And anyone else who's been in the stream that I have not mentioned. Yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you all so much once again. I don't want to leave, but I know I have to because I gotta get some rest and I gotta rest my voice. Ant? Oh, Gallant? Oh, it's not. It's not like the French way. It's Gallant. I'm so used to saying like Gerard Gallant. Pronounce Ant. Was it Gallant? Oh, okay. I've been saying Gallant, so it's Gallant. Is it Gallant? Do you want to make 100% sure before I end the stream? All right, Luann Gallant. Luann Gallant. That kind of rhymes. That's actually kind of cool. Luann Gallant. And so what? Thank you guys very much for being with me till the end of the stream. I appreciate you both, and I hope to see you and anyone else who's been in the streams before, hopefully in the future. Thank you all so much. My name is Harry Rice. You're very welcome, Luann. And I don't want to leave, but I have to. Link in the I'm gonna post the link to the Discord real quick one last time. If any of you want to talk on there, that's what the Discord is for. I should probably get a permanent link and put it in the description of every video. I'll think about that actually. But yeah, we can. That's the place right now. If you want to get notifications for the videos and the streams or whatnot, that's the Discord. My name is Harry Rice. Thank you all so much, and I am out. Peace.